All right, thanks, Matt. Junior Achievement here in Connecticut, they have programs coming up. So joining us now to talk about it is Junior Achievement of Southwest New England President and CEO Jeremy Race and BLUMSHAPIRO Chief Marketing Officer Tom DeVitto. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so for people that aren't familiar with Junior Achievement, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. I mean, we're obviously a nonprofit organization, and our mission is to teach young people three basic concepts that they're not necessarily getting at school or at home. It's financial literacy, work readiness, and entrepreneurship. And the power of our programs is they're taught by folks like Tom and his colleagues from BLUMSHAPIRO. They're taught by community and business volunteers. So kids really get a chance to learn a lot, but also get to have new mentors come into their lives, which is really important as well.
And I'm sure a lot of these kids get, ideas about what they want to do, what they want to be, and what they want to study as they get older.
Yeah, it's amazing some of the statistics that Jeremy shared with us at a recent meeting about how many of these kids actually take up the career of some of their teachers. And it was quite impressive. But the kids do get a lot out of the day. They're a lot of fun. And you walk out of there as a teacher having an appreciation for that profession.
That's fantastic.
It's tiring.
Now, you had an event, the Career Walk, that was back on May 21st. And how'd that go?
It was amazing. We had 30 kids from 3 local high schools. And they literally walked around West Hartford Center. It was incredible. And they went to a series of 3 or 4 businesses each, combination of retail, professional services. And for these young people, they really got a chance to, their first introduction to career exposure. Mm-hmm. And I think that's so powerful these days. These young people need to understand what's out there. You can't read about it in a book. You have to actually get out there, talk to real people, whether they're bankers, whether they're restaurant owners, whether they're accountants or consultants. That's when it really gets real for the students. So we just thank BLUMSHAPIRO for helping us out. 5 years running, we've been doing this program thanks to these guys. So it's been an incredible partnership. That's
great. It's really an eye-opening experience for some of these kids, because sometimes they think, okay, well, I'd like to do this. That seems really cool. But then you learn the ins and outs of maybe another different career, and they're like, wow, that really fits with my personality.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are used to the retail environment. Mm-hmm. They see the front end. A good example is the restaurant business. So, they go in, they have a great meal, they think about just having fresh product and cooking. It's a lot more than that. It really turns out to be a just-in-time manufacturing type of environment. And there's a lot more that goes on in the back end that they actually see. So a greater appreciation for not only that business, but all the businesses and the implications that that could have on their own personal careers.
All right, now this Friday, we'll be at Webster Hill Elementary School in West Hartford. And what's that day like?
So it's our 8th consecutive year, I believe. Ninth consecutive year. So we'll have folks from BLUMSHAPIRO, volunteers in every classroom, grades 3 through 5, and I believe we'll reach about 230 students. And these volunteers really become mentors for about a half a day, and they become the teachers for about 4 or 5 hours, and they're teaching the kids, real life lessons, and again, financial literacy, civics, how government works, how community works. And again, the stat at the time reference is 20% of JA students will go into the profession of a JA volunteer. So just think, that day we may be influencing and inspiring some future accountants and consultants, and that's not a bad thing for our community.
And actually, our own Keith McGilvery is going to be there as a co-teacher, a co-volunteer as well, and teaching folks about exactly what goes on here, the ins and outs at Fox 61. So great stuff. Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's a great program. If people are looking to get involved, how do they do that?
Well, you can visit our website at www.jaconn.org. You can call me, 860-525-4510. And the more partners you have, the more students we can reach. We're on a mission to hopefully reach 50,000 students by 2020. This year we reached about 44,000, so we're getting there.
And
it's only thanks to great partners like Bloom and others. So it's a really exciting time for us.
Great. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.